Hey everyone, my name is Caleb and I'm here at Steve Lander's Toyota of Little Rock, Arkansas. And here in front of me we have a 2020 Toyota 4Runner TRD Off-Road. This particular model is finished off in super white, and you can tell this is a 2020 model by the chrome grille inserts on either side of the Toyota badge, and so we're going to have those right there, as well as the addition of the Toyota Safety Sense radar in the grille. All 4Runners come standard with TSSP. And then we've got projector beam headlamps and fog lights, and the TRD Off-Road model has an additional hood scoop on the top, as well as a silver bumper insert on the front. And then the TRD Off-Road gives you these specific aluminum wheels with the black inserts. These are 17-inch wheels, and then this particular one has running boards and the mud flaps down the side. We've got black roof rails with crossbars and TRD Off-Road badging. And in the rear, we've got a black 4Runner badge showcasing the emblem, as well as the additional silver painted insert on the bottom of the TRD Off-Road, as well as a trailer hitch receiver. And one thing that's really cool about the 4Runner is the window automatically rolls down in the rear. And so if you want to put a few things in the trunk, you can just put your key in here and twist, and it will lower the rear window. And upon doing that, you can easily just put a few things right here in the back of the 4Runner without having to open up the lift gate. And you can twist to the right to lock the 4Runner and roll up the rear window. A really neat feature. And then you can also get into the 4Runner by touching the button behind. It was locked from when we opened up the rear window, and so this does have keyless entry, and so unlocking the 4Runner allows you to open up this lift gate. And once back here, you're going to find a super cool option on this one. We've got the rear cargo slider, and so you can see we've got a backpack there for reference, and if you open up the latch and pull, all of your goodies are going to come with you as you move forward and back. And then, if we move this backpack out of the way, you can actually fold this all the way out and drag this out all the way to here. And so you can easily lift something into the 4Runner without having to push it all the way to the back. This does have a maximum capacity of 440 pounds, and you can stop it also in the middle, right here, for a two-part setup. And once locked back in there, we're going to find a 120 volt power outlet right here, as well as a 9 volt power outlet. And this particular one does have a cargo shade to protect all of your goodies right here in the back of the trunk. And then we do have a little pull strap so we can close the hatch. And finally, we're going to take a look at the window sticker. Feel free to pause at any point that you'd like some more information about this particular 4Runner. But you can see we do have a 2020 4Runner TRD Off-Road in super white with the graphite interior. The 4Runner has a 4-liter V6 with a 5-speed automatic, so you're gonna see 16 city and 19 highway for miles per gallon. And then we just have that sliding rear cargo deck with some Keep It Wild savings and a few additional options for a total of $42,849. Getting into this 4Runner is super easy with keyless access. All you've got to do is open up the door, and you're going to find the graphite interior for the TRD Off-Road. We've got a full power driver's seat with power lumbar, and then the TRD Off-Road gives you red stitched leather on the door, as well as black accents. They are metallic with automatic up-down windows for all four, as well as power locks and power mirrors. And then over here we've also got panel dim, automatic high beams, as well as a windshield de-icer and activation for the power port. And so getting inside, all you've got to do is put the key inside the ignition and twist to start. Inside the 2020 4Runner, we're going to find a refreshed interior. We've got some updated gauges with an LCD display in between those two gauges. That screen can be controlled by these 4 arrows right here and the button in the middle. And so going down, we've got some trip computers. So this one is after refuel, and then an eco indicator, our digital speedometer, sway warning, as well as dimming the screen for easier driving at night. And then up at the top, we've got some more trip computers, including an after start, an after reset, and back to the after refuel. And going to the right shows our steering angle and tire pressures. And then our audio, any driver assistance technology, so this particular 4Runner does have Toyota Safety Sense P. So we've got lane departure alert as well as adaptive cruise control. And then once more, we have any check control messages, and finally any settings, which is for lane departure alert, the pre-collision system, as well as additional vehicle settings. Below that, you can set your following distance as well as activation for the lane departure alert, voice activation for Bluetooth, as well as steering wheel mounted audio controls, the projection beam headlamps with daytime running lights and fog lights, and variable intermittent speed wipers. The TRD Off-Road is going to give you a blacked out cabin, and so all of these additional features right here are going to be in this metallic gray. You're going to see that in the middle, as well as on the doors and on the steering wheel right there. And so this screen is all new for 2020 on the 4Runner. It's a bigger screen, and it includes Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. This home screen is configurable, and right now we've got a trip computer with our phone and our audio. And so going to our menu is going to show we've got audio, phone, apps, projection, information, and setup. Projection is where we're going to find that Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Going to our audio screen and going to our sources, we've got AM, FM, Sirius XM satellite radio with USB and Bluetooth. No map on this one. You can get that installed, or you can use your Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, and it would work wonderfully. And then on the right, we've got Seek, Track, Phone, and Apps. Down below that, single zone manual climate control with a USB port and a 9-volt power outlet. A little bit of storage, a full 4-wheel drive control, and we've got 2-wheel drive, 4 high, shifting into neutral gets you into low range. And then we've got a specific TRD shift knob, and going into reverse shows our backup camera. Below that, a carbon fiber kind of pattern with the control for the one-touch up and down rear window that you can see goes up and down with just one press of the button, just like this. And then we got that same red stitching on the center armrest, and inside of here we've got some coin storage as well as a 12-volt power outlet and a little box in the back so you can put some tissues and pens. Above that, we've got the auto-dimming rear view mirror, and then the specific TRD off-road controls. So over here on the right, we've got crawl control, and so you can set your speed, and it's kind of like off-road cruise control where all you've got to do is steer, and it will automatically apply the gas and brakes for you. And then this is multi-terrain select on this side, and then we've got the traction control, advanced traction and rear differential lock, as well as Toyota SOS Safety Connect, and a little bit of illumination up top. Getting into the rear of the 4Runner is super easy. We've got a commanding step-in height as well with plenty of leg room. And so once you're in here, you can see that the seats are a little scooped out on the front. So we've got additional leg room as well as pockets on the back of both seats. We've got some vents back here as well as 2 USBs for charging and a pull-down center armrest with the 2 cup holders and that padded armrest in the back. It's really easy to fold down the seats flat as well. You just pull the lever right here and this seat will pop up and come forward. And then you just fold down the headrest using this lever, press this button, and the seat will fold completely flat. So you have additional storage all the way to the rear for maximum cargo capacity behind the first row of seats. That's going to complete our tour of the 2020 Toyota 4Runner TRD Off-Road. Again, this one was in super white. If you have any questions about this particular 4Runner or any other 4Runners, please contact us here at Landers Toyota. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching and have a great day.